Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. Today is going to be a busy day. I'm going to talk about so much, so stay tuned.
Biz as usual. I admit it. Oh yeah, I did it. Got lifted, increasing digits. Money, take a break, cause yeah, boy, I lived it.
So today I'm going to talk about what I've been doing this past month and why I haven't been posting like I said I was going to once or twice a week. And the reason is I just had a baby. And for those who have kids and have a newborn at home, you know what it was and what it's like. So have to make the proper adjustments, get the sleep back right, my training back on, and communication with the wifey is key to make everything in flow state. And once we get into that flow state, that's where the magic happens. And how we broke that down is my wifey knows that I have ADHD, which means I'm like very hyperactive and I need to get it every day. That's like not even like a question. So during the period of when my daughter got home and the lack of sleep is where we were pushed to exhaustion and had to force a solution. So my wife came up with me getting it every morning, which I'm very keen to doing because I wake up early no matter what. I'm a morning person, for those who don't know. So that time given to me is where I get to that flow state, right? Really, because what I do at that time, I really dedicate it to myself, like with affirmations, goal setting, gratitude journals, and just breathing exercises, Wim Hof, 4-7-8, box breathing, all kinds of breathing exercises. Practicing to breathe with my nose now, because breathing is the ultimate function of human life. If we had no breath, we wouldn't be alive. So I say that to say this: just live, breathe, and give yourself the time, because you never know when your time will expire. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not even promised today. And once you truly live is when you allow yourself the time and space to really give you that flow state, like a meditative state. And you dig deep within. You gotta have positive energy on the inside, and that positive energy is magnetic and will attract from the outside. So when you dig deep, you'll figure it out. But it only starts with you. Allowing myself to get in that flow state, I figure I need to post more. I need to really focus on my music and running and family and all that. It's a balance. With that said, I forgot I uploaded and released a song last Friday. It's an old song, but just released it digitally, called Get Away. My cousin Peppy and my cousin Doe are both in there. Peeped them out before they had a baby. Hella cute ass video. I directed it, I edited it. My good friend Bub Bama, aka Lil Bruh, was the videographer for that. The link will be in the description below, so click on that, check that out. Yeah, I have so many unreleased songs that no one's even heard yet that I know it's just gonna blow, because it came from the heart, it came from balancing myself, trying to get better every day, dedicating that time to myself. It's been 2 to 3 years since I practiced this breathing exercises, cold showers, and just biohacking myself, trying to be a better me. And now I figured it all out. It just came, bam. after a few years of putting it in, really dedicating myself, this is what you will get. And you'll see by the end of this year, I'm going to accomplish all my goals. I'm going to qualify for Boston. I'm going to get all this music out and reach more followers and subscribers than I've ever even imagined. And I know that's going to happen because I'm allowed that flow state. And that came from communication with my wife. It's working it out. It's a balance of everything. But first, giving yourself the time. Once you love yourself, you're allowed to love another and allow that person to love you. And then when that love is there, that creates something bigger. It's 1 + 1 is 2. And that love just grows and grows. I had one child, just had my second child, and that's where it goes to. That love is just spreading. Positive vibes all day, every day. So the root is self-love. And the end game is wherever you can think of. You manifest it. We are very unique creatures. We're magical. We're one with the land that we stand on. We're one with each other. But you won't know that until you're one with yourself. So love yourself. Once you love yourself and get into that flow state, anything is possible, and everything. You give yourself the time to really think about things, really analyze things, write stuff down. It gives you the time to plan and take forth those plans and take a loss, many losses, but learn from those losses as a lesson and a blessing. But once there, true life and true love is possible. And I'm the definition of it. I started out with nothing in the slums in the Philippines. Came here on an airplane ticket with my mom that's an immigrant. They were too poor to raise us. My grandpa and grandma took us in and raised us as their own. That's why I'm able to do what I'm doing right here, right now. Why I live in San Francisco still to this day. It's that love. It's been given to me. So it's only right that I give it to myself so I can give it to y'all. And what y'all gonna get is a lot of music, a lot of me, a lot of my family, a lot of physical activities, because I'll be getting it, as those who follow me already know. Plug for my Instagram and everything else at Biz Boses, everything. BizBoses.com. I'm really getting it every day in every way. Best believe that. So, with that communication with my wife and that understanding that I'm gonna have every morning to myself, pretty much 4 to 9 a.m., I'm gonna be getting it. Either running, working out, working on some music, working on the business side, which I hate the most, even though my name is Biz. But I've learned to love every other aspect of business other than money. Money, I guess we need it because we live in a capitalistic world. Look at where that led us. We're in like a Great Depression. Nobody's working. I'm not working. I don't know what to say, you know? So today I'm doing a fasted recovery run from yesterday. Yesterday, I went to the gym, first time since COVID happened. Had to wear a mask. It was crazy. We just worked out our upper body really. So I have some gas in my legs. So I decided to shake them out. And for those who don't know, I am training for a marathon, December 6th, CIM Marathon, California International Marathon, December 6th, Sacramento. I'm doing aerobic pace-based training right now. Marathon training for this past month. And if y'all want to check that out, go look at my Strava at Biz Boses again. I've been getting faster. Every week, I've been doing a math test at a track for about 5 miles. And I see the steady improvements. This last math test was a little slower because I've been working on breathing with my nose more and my cadence stride. Cadence, is your stride per minute. They say optimal level 170, 180 to avoid injuries. Just see my uncle on the tractor giving me love. He worked for the city. Shout out to the June. I love you, Unc. I hope you see this. I'm gonna tag you on Facebook or something. And that right there, man, I swear, it's that love, that positive energy. He's going on the freeway, look at him. In the tractor. I'm just running on the sidewalk. He looked for a second. I threw up the pickies up like yee, and he did the same. And that energy right there is something that only comes from the flow state. He's my Kung Fu master. For real though. Rest in peace, Master Sifu, E.Y. Lee. Check them out, E.Y. Lee, Kung Fu on 34th and Balboa in the abs. And just seeing him just brings me to my next point. That's where the flow state originated, from him. I joined Kung Fu class, how many years ago now? Over 17 years, when I was 18. Because I was scared at school from getting beat up. I wanted to learn Kung Fu. I learned a little bit, was there for about a year, spent the summer with Unc, and I thought I was a shit. I was beating people up. Reminds me of that episode of Hey Arnold. I started just beating people up. Then at the end of it, he was just like, damn, that's not for me, man. I want to promote love, not violence. But I will take it there if I gotta take it there. You gotta love. Love yourself. You can love another. Love everyone. Most of all, love. And protect that fearlessly, whatever the cost. Sometimes you gotta fight. That's why I train every day. Because I know it's gonna be harder days to come. The rainy days is coming. It may not be today, but it's coming. So, better be prepared than not prepared. So I stay ready. Don't gotta get ready. Be patient. Meditate, which I learned from E.Y. Lee personally. And that's what I guess I really needed. From all the Kung Fu class and fighting, the major thing that I've learned from E.Y. Lee is the dynamic stretching and the warm-ups are very important. But that flow state is even more important. That love with yourself. When I was first introduced to that. So again, shout out to my Tita June. I love you, man. Rest in peace, E.Y. Lee, Master Sifu. And rest in peace, all the lost loved ones. My mom, my grandma, my little Nancy. All lost ones. All lost loved ones. And higher power above us will guide us. And once you're in that flow state, you'll start recognizing. You'll start recognizing those signs. Those signs are not just flukes. Those are real signs. Follow them. Go with your heart. Think with your mind. Move with your body and just do. See it, be it. Almost back to my hood, the Sunnyside district, the unknown district of Frisco. Well, I'm gonna let it be known. Sunnyside is where I reside. And it's where I was raised and have great pride. So, I'm running / walking, really walking up these historic stairs. I just want to give a special shout out to my best friend, John. I love you, brother. And with that, I'm gonna end this video because I felt like I shared a lot. There's a lot more to come, so stay tuned. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that. Strava, at Biz Boses. You already know. And remember, love yourself first. Give yourself the time. See it, be it. And once you be that, you're gonna attract what you are. I promise you. Be negative, you're gonna get negative. Be positive, you're gonna get positive. Believe that. And just always practice. Stay disciplined, consistent, every day. hard work, getting it in every way. And please, please, I can't say this enough. Love yourself first.